Daniel. I'm 24, I'm from London, and I'm a cisgender gay man. I think starting university was a really big turning point for me in terms of feeling more comfortable as an LGBT plus person. And I think the reason for that is when I was in school, my world seemed very small. I saw the same 5, 10 closest friends every day in school, nearly every day of my life for several years, all the way from sort of the age of 11 up until the age of 18. And there weren't really that many opportunities to get to know other people outside of that. That is your world. And then when I finished school, I took a year out. I worked for a few months, and I went traveling on my own for 6 months. And I met so many more people than I knew at school. And what I learned while I was on that year out was that most people just don't really care about your sexuality. I think I had the chance to kind of recreate who I was. I was meeting people the first time, and they didn't know anything about me. It was just so different from school. And so I kind of had the opportunity to practice getting to know new people and to feel comfortable in my identity. So when I started at university, I had all of these new social skills, and I felt so much less shy and withdrawn than I felt in school. And it gave me the opportunity to get to know people when I was myself, when I felt completely comfortable as a gay man. And so when we were first introduced and we got talking about our lives, me being gay was just something that came up in passing, in conversation. It wasn't a big deal. And I think I really just developed this attitude that, was like, if anyone does have an issue with this, then it's their problem. And there are so many people in this university that it doesn't really matter if 1 or 2 people have an issue with it. I just don't need to be friends with them, which was so different from the mindset that I had at school. And then I also went to the LGBT Society at my university. And that was brilliant in that for the first time, I was meeting lots of other LGBT plus people who had the same experiences as me, who had gone through the same struggles and come out the other side of it actually being a much better person in many ways because of the difficult experiences that they'd had. And so I went from, in school, my sexuality being something that I hated about myself and that if I could have changed, I would have changed in an instant, to being at university where being gay was something that I was really proud of. And now if you'd asked me if I wanted to be gay or straight, I would always choose to be gay because of the experiences that it's given me. And I think if you had told the 11-year-old me that I would choose to be gay, I would have never believed you at the age of 11.